Let's take a look at ScreenDraw, a lesser-known feature that's built right into Camtasia Studio. It allows you to sketch, write, and highlight in real time, and it basically turns your computer screen into a virtual whiteboard. We'll take a look at some examples why you might use ScreenDraw, and also show you how to set it up. ScreenDraw can be very useful when you need to sketch something out by hand. I've seen it used in math lessons, and in idea mapping, and even to annotate images. If ScreenDraw is something you might like to try, then keep watching and I'll show you how to set it up. The first thing I like to do is to set my desktop background to a solid color. I prefer white, but any light color or even a darker color if you're going to use lighter lines will work fine. Next, we'll look at the settings you need to enable in the Camtasia Studio Recorder. Under the Tools menu, go down to the Recording Toolbars option, and once this is open, you're looking for the Effects checkbox. ScreenDraw is an effect, so you want to make sure that's checked, and then press OK. Now, you won't see the ScreenDraw icon right away. You won't see it actually until you press the Record button. Then you should see it right here. But before we actually start using ScreenDraw, let's look at how to set up the area to record. Of course, recording full screen is an option, but if you're looking to record something smaller than that, you might take a look at these two presets. This one's for 4:3 and this is for 16:9. Choose one of those and you will get a window that you can move to whatever area of the desktop you'd like to record, and then press the record button to get started. You'll see a countdown as normal, and you'll also see 4 green corners, and those are going to show you the boundaries of the ScreenDraw area. So when you're drawing inside ScreenDraw, you can make shapes as normal, but if you happen to try to draw outside of the green corners, nothing's going to show up, and that's good because it ensures that everything you see on the screen is being captured in the recording. Now, there are several different tools you can use in your recordings. There's a pen, arrow, line, ellipse, frame, and highlight tool. And with each one of those tools, you can change the color. And what's great is that you have these 4 presets here that you can set up for regular use. So if you know you always want to use a blue arrow and a yellow highlight and a black frame, then you can set these up like that. This is really handy because it lets you set up the tools that you might be using most with a few simple clicks at the bottom. That way you don't have to go into the menus all the time and change your options. Now, you'll see here that there are some hotkeys listed next to each option and color. If you're somebody who's interested in using those, I've actually made up a guide for you, and you can download this within the blog post. Print that out and you can put it next to your keyboard. The last thing I have to tell you about is that when you make these ScreenDraw sketches and annotations, they are burned into the recording. So what that means for you is that you're not going to be able to edit these with the Camtasia editor like you would be able to a normal call out or even a sketch motion call out after the fact.